photo hit. And let's get to this, because it must be said. Shannon Sharpe made a take about Russ, even though they lost. The Clippers had lost to the Los Angeles Lakers due to the fact of the referees. Never was mentioned about the amount of free throws the Los Angeles Lakers shot over the Los Angeles Clippers. That was never brought into question. The whole fourth quarter heroics and all of these things, it was all about the shortcomings of Russell Westbrook. Everybody wanted to continuously drag Russell Westbrook into the ground. Now, I saw Dreamers Pro play a take from back when he was on Undisputed. What's up, Bear? I know you happy Cleveland won in a shutout in a game when they really wasn't playing nobody. But I see you. Now, Shannon Sharpe, why don't you let's go into what this is really about, bro. Shannon Sharpe don't know what this photo's about. When he's who I'm in the picture with. That's Gabriella. See, these mind games, ladies and gentlemen. These are mind games. You see who I'm in the picture with. Boy, that Cino's a somebody, baby. Oh, that ain't Photoshop, baby. Now, let's get to this. Now, as we get into this situation, we're going to get further into this thing about Russell Westbrook and what the situation really is about. Shannon Sharpe is yet to engage what the problem is. He's trying to say, yep, I would admit, that Russ is, I would say he's a better fit for over here with the Clippers than he was over there with the Lakers. Now, I would say he's a better fit. Yeah, because he's more what they needed. So, yep, I think Russ is playing better. Yeah, he is playing better. Yeah, he got a triple-double. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's playing better, but I think the reason they're playing better is because he playing better because this just a better fit than it was with him over there with the Lakers. That's just it. Yeah, I don't think that. I think that's when his struggles he had over there in LA and all that. Yeah, it's just because it wasn't a good fit. Yeah, he just didn't fit in there with all the pressure, all the expectations for the Lakers. Cause don't nobody expect the Clippers to do nothing. No, they ain't never done nothing in their whole franchise life. So ain't no expectations over there. Nope. I'll tell you, Stevie A. I mean Skip. Oh, God damn. Damn! Shannon Sharpe. Let me go ahead and tell you. Oh, see, that's the thing about Cino. I'm internationally gorgeous. They love me in every country, race, nationality. I'm universal. I'm an international pimp. Cross-country pimping. Now, I would tell y'all about this Gabby thing, but me and Shannon, we gonna keep that in the bag. Shannon just gonna see the photo. If Shannon see the video, he know exactly what this is about. But he think I'm finna talk about Gabby. I'm not talking about Gabby. We gonna say that for the Patreon. Oh yeah, that Casino for Life Patreon finna be cracking when I explain this one. Over there looking like Big Mama from Big Mama's house. Now let's get into what you was talking about, boy. Because I want to keep this about the sports. You tried to talk about Russ and his struggles with the Lakers. Oh my God. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get to it. I can't let this egregiousness go on. And I want everybody to know I have been staying quiet with this Russell Westbrook crap for a very long time because it's nonsense. It is complete and utter nonsense. And they've been lying to you. Russell Westbrook played bad for 1/2 of a season. Let me repeat, he played every game except for the one game they sat him out of because they was trying to trade him. Jenny Buss said Westbrook was the best player we had, but they slandered him in the media. Slandered him. Russ is 34 years old and they act like he's washed up completely. Right. He played 2 seasons. Right? When did they get him? They got him in 21-22, that season. He averaged 18 points. He shot 30% from 3. He had 7 rebounds, 7 assists. But what you're not going to notice is what they're not telling you is how his numbers improved once the next half of the season came through. He went to the eye doctor. I think he got contact lenses, and he started to change. His game evolved, and he got better because he had to learn to play with LeBron James. That's what Shannon Sharpe is avoiding to tell you. LeBron James don't know how to alter his game. He doesn't know how to play off the ball. If he doesn't have the ball in his hands, he's not effective. He doesn't know how to be effective or a leader without having the ball in his hands. He's not a very good off the ball player at all. He does not help and assist other players get better on the court. And defensively, he does not take those assignments. He does not communicate on the floor. He don't say, hey, watch this. Hey, this guy's coming here. Watch that. He's not communicating. So he's not helping you out on the defense. He's saving himself. So if you think you got 2-man action and you're turning him over to LeBron, he's not going to help you. He's going to get out of the way and let the guy lay it up. He's going to pick and choose when he's going to do that. So early in the game, he's just going to step to the side and let you lay everything up. He's not going to contest till it's late in the game. Then he might give it some go. So you already know all the pressure and the mistakes are going to be on you. Then LeBron James has his own media company called Uninterrupted. And he has all his people that work under Clutch Sports, the media guys who are signed under Clutch, who seem to be all of the guys who are the pundits that's putting out these propaganda pieces to tear down Russell Westbrook. It was always Brian Windhorst and Kendrick Perkins, who was actually a close friend to Russell Westbrook, who was actually a very close friend of Russell Westbrook and his wife. His wife, Russ just wouldn't speak to Kendrick no more. His wife wrote him about a paragraph telling him all about himself. And he tried to explain himself and all that and saying, I'm sorry, I'm doing this. When you was in OKC, he was the best teammate in the world to you. And you treated him like trash. Now, once you got this job and said Russ wasn't doing his job. No, he was doing his job. AD wasn't doing his job. LeBron James wasn't doing his job. AD's out of the lineup because he's broken up like glass. So he misses about 50, 60 games. But that's Russ's fault. Russ was doing his part. Then Carmelo was there, and he was like, I don't even understand what's going on. He was like, don't worry about it, Melo. Don't even worry about it. So y'all had Carmelo Anthony, Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, and you don't even make the playoffs. Mm, mm, mm. Then Russ, who was playing well last season, and then at the All-Star break, y'all wanted to trade him and move him over to the Clippers, where he ended up at the Clippers. You were blaming him for y'all poor start to the season, when the real problem was that you never brought this up, Shannon Sharpe. LeBron James came in out of shape. It was the worst shape he has ever come in as a professional into an NBA season was last year. Now, I'm not saying NBA shape. I'm just saying in shape, period. He did not come in ready to play basketball. And it showed on the court. He was terrible. But he played in Drew League with DeMar DeRozan, who he tried to trade Russ for, who they tried to sign. They had signed. They had DeMar DeRozan signed. And you stopped the deal so they could get Russ. Because you said Russ was better. He gives you more. But then you promised Russ, oh, Russ, you going to be the point guard. I'm going to fade back. I'm going to fall back and play off the ball. So you could do your thing, Russ. Oh, really? That didn't seem to be the case. Then Fogel got fired. Everybody blaming Fogel. Hit the like button, good people, because this is going to get really interesting. Hit that like button. Now, we're just keeping this about the basketball right now because that's what it's about. Shouts out to Dreamers Pro, Ticket TV, Kwame Brown, Bus Life. We want to keep this about basketball, 100%. Now, if we see that the Clippers, and when he goes to the Clippers, Russ is playing well. Russ has played well everywhere he has been. When he was with OKC, the Thunder, right? He could play with anybody that they brought on the team. And they had Shea Alexander, and they was going to let Russ go do his thing and go play somewhere else where he had a chance to win. He went to the Houston Rockets, playing with James Harden. Remember? He went to the Rockets and played with James Harden. And what happened when he played with James? They were a better defensive team than they had ever been. They got rid of CP3, brought in Russ. Russ made them better as a defensive team, and they started to win games down the stretch, and they got hit with COVID. He had James playing better defensively. And that was the first time they've teamed up since OKC. Now, this is the third time they're going to be playing together. It was James Harden's best defensive year of his career is when he played with Russ. Then it got even more interesting. Good people, they decided after the bubble, they decided to do one thing. It was quite interesting, but they decided to do this and make this element. They decided to split the team up. James Harden was getting ready to leave. The whole nine. They were splitting up the Rockets. This was based on this whole altercation of what was going on with them in the bubble. Right? The next season, he ends up where? Where did he end up, y'all? The Wizards, where he played with Bradley Beal, who everyone says he's so difficult to play with. Bradley Beal is super difficult to play with. He's a gun. Bradley Beal can't do this. And what does Russ do? Russ goes in there and turns that whole team around. Immediately. He got there and saw what them guys was doing and said, what is this? Russ saw that they was going up and down the court and nobody passed the ball to Bradley Beal in a practice, in a scrimmage. And he stopped scrimmage and said, what are y'all doing? Do y'all not see who that is? That's Bradley Beal. He's like, this guy averages this much, these many points a game and did this and that. Are you kidding me? Y'all think y'all superstars? This guy's a superstar. And y'all going up and down the court and ain't thinking about getting him the ball. Russ played with Bradley Beal. It was the best Bradley Beal had looked. He made it real easy for Bradley Beal to get his shots. No. Mm-mm. Now, one of the main situations that you see that became something that was different, that no one seemed to have noticed, is that Russ was productive everywhere he's ever been. Then he comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. And all of a sudden, he goes from 11 rebounds a game to 7. He goes from 11 assists a game because he averaged a triple-double when he was in Washington. He comes to the Lakers. His rebounds dropped. His assists dropped. He didn't play well early on because him and LeBron were the same type of person, except for LeBron plays one way. He can't play off the ball. He's one dimensional. So because LeBron is one dimensional, Shannon Sharpe, this is where I leave you. Being one dimensional is clearly the problem, Shannon Sharpe. If you watch the game, Russ had the most improvement of any player of last year when he played with the Lakers. His game translated differently. He improved his field goal percentage. He improved everything from one year to the next. From one year to the next, everything about him improved. Um, yeah, his field goal percentage, his 3-point percentage, everything from the first half to the second half of the season improved. So they brought Russ back after trying to remove him again after the All-Star break. His game improved because he's trying to learn how to play with LeBron. LeBron is mostly playing in the game where they don't want to have Russ down the stretch. Then it went to, well, we need to have Russ down the stretch. So they kind of bringing him into the game. The media is ripping him to shreds, but it's more the LeBron James media, his fan base. They're ignoring all of the factors when Russ have a good game and when they don't have a good game. If LeBron, who had a terrible season, especially last year, was a huge factor and problem throughout, his horrendous shooting percentage from three, from free throws, etc. Well, they're not going, those guys are never going to see the light. They'll never see the light of day. Well, most of them will never see the day of light because they don't understand. They're not looking at statistics. So Russ isn't playing better because he's with the Clippers. He's playing like he's allowed to play like Russell Westbrook because he's playing with ball players who know how to play basketball. Kawhi Leonard knows how to play basketball. Paul George, these guys know how to play basketball. They know they have no ego. LeBron's ego gets into the way. So Shannon Sharpe, why don't you address the elephant in the room? Why Carmelo Anthony isn't on the team anymore? Why is all of these players that they've had to help LeBron James If any other player had these guys on their team that you keep talking about LeBron is better than, where would they be? How do you have 4 top NBA, well, shoot, 5. They had Dwight Howard. So you have 5. Well, no, they didn't put Dwight Howard in NBA top 75 because he was too busy grabbing balls. But you got 4 top NBA all 75 on your team, and you can't even get to the playoffs. You think you give that to Kobe Bryant? They don't get to the playoffs? You think you get after Kobe Bean Bryant and they don't get to the playoffs? Come on now. Let's be serious. I just want to be real about it. Russ' field goal percentage is up. He's averaging about 15 points a game. He's shooting 38% from 3. Far better than what he was shooting with the Lakers. Why? Because he's shooting comfortable and he's playing in his position. He's not playing out of position. When you're playing out of your position and you're playing out of rhythm, you're just a stand around player with LeBron James, no movement, no motion, nothing. How are you going to be successful? So I don't blame. It's hard for me. How can I sit there and blame Russell? Right. How am I going to blame Russell Westbrook? Absolutely. No, Russ did his job. But you can only do so much. When all these people don't have your back and they don't have your best interest in mind when they doing this, Right. It's the end of it. Come on. If you if you only knew the situation. Shannon Sharpe, hit the like button, y'all. Shannon Sharpe is a part of the problem. Instead of being part of the solution, he's part of the problem. He was supposed to tell you unbiasedly the views and standards of what he stands by about what's actually happening on the court. You're not getting that. What you're getting is a fanboy approach. You're getting a ridiculous. Right. Exactly. Just that. Anything to protect LeBron James. That's what it is. Anything to protect LeBron James. That's the real problem. The issue is LeBron James don't make players better. He doesn't know how. Everybody has to learn to adjust their game around his pathetic way of playing basketball. That is it. There's nothing unique to LeBron James. He's a slasher. A slasher. Why do you think all his points that he scores are around the rim? Because that's all he knows how to do is go to the hole and lay the ball up. Oh, there's a lot of differences that's taking place here. A lot of problems that are ensuing. So a lot of people that see, yeah. A lot of people see that there's problems. It's no big deal when you see that happening. I had no problem with the whole situation. Mm, I know. They dogged Lamar Jackson like Stephen A. Smith did. Dogged him out, saying he ain't worth the money, but he gets wins. What kind of dumb stuff is that? Oh, I know what time it is. I know what's going on. Uh, I know what time it is. A lot of people got to realize what it is that they're doing and what they're not doing well. They never brought it to my attention. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't. I'm addressing the Shannon Sharpe thing because he loves the dog Russell Westbrook, but it seems to me that Russell Westbrook was the one that was doing his job because the stats showed it. The statistics showed he improved in every area of his game. Did LeBron? No. Don't tell me about you scoring 20 some points when you did that when y'all were down 20. Well, it's a difficult situation. But I'm gonna tell you like this: Shannon Sharpe knows better. Seriously, Shannon Sharpe knows better. He became the exact thing he didn't want to do when he first got on the scene. When Shannon Sharpe first came on the scene, what did he say he was not going to do? He was not going to be one of those guys that's out there bashing. He was supposed to stand up for the players. And while Skip Bayless, he was the guy bashing everybody else. Now, you look at the scenarios. You look at how everything played out. And you tell me what was what. Not at all. Not at all, sir. Mm-mm. There's so many things that happen, like in a basketball game, period. Well, you gotta look at the scenario. Shannon Sharpe is now become a personality more than a sports, like he said, like a sports analyst. So he's not going to give you the stats. He's not. He's only going to give you things that support his argument, even when his argument is wrong and jaded. That was the big. That was the big, you know, dumb thing that happened in the game. Like when they played, you know, Russ is a better at point guard. He go ISO and go one on you, and LeBron gonna try to call it up and call it out, but it made no sense. Mm-hmm. Well, you got to look at it like this and hit the like button, y'all. We should be way over 200. Yeah, hit the like button up. Now, here's the thing that made it even more crazy. Shannon Sharpe was saying that LeBron James can't keep carrying the Los Angeles Lakers. What? Carrying? Carrying? Carrying, dog. How in the world is he carrying the Los Angeles Lakers? The team is 3-3. They're a 500 ball club. Everybody has outplayed them this season. They got outplayed by Orlando. They got the victory. They got outplayed by the Clippers, and they got the victory. They got outplayed in every victory they had this season. They're 3-3. It's only been 6 games. So how is LeBron James carrying the goddamn team? The NBA is carrying the goddamn Lakers. Period. The team is inferior. Anthony Davis is the softest big man ever, the 6'11 2 guard. Who needs a 6'11 2 guard? Then they were like, oh, well, Hachimura's hurt. That's the problem. Hachimura, Rui Hachimura is the reason is the reason for the success of the Lakers. Him and Vando, and Vando plays defense. So yes, him not being there right now because he got some heel injury is huge for them because they need somebody else to play defense. And actually, what's his name? Haven't played bad defense at all. Austin Reeves is terrible. I mean, he's not terrible. He tries, and they're gonna attack him. But Cam Reddish has played decent on the defensive end of the ball. He competes. He's coming. He's fighting hard off screens. He's contributing. Like he's actually playing. It's just that the guys are more talented on the other end, and then he's not getting help, and guys are just hanging him out to dry. You know, so Well, the scenarios always seem to change. Like 1 week, somebody's doing one thing, and another week is somebody else doing another. The scenarios and the rules always seem to change. They pivot from one day to the next. So it's hard to gauge it. Like what is the rules and what is not. But when you see Shannon Sharpe play this game, he's doing it for a reason. To kiss up to LeBron. LeBron's media gonna come into play. So what is wrong with this scenario? Mm-hmm. Oh, now back to this photo. Me and Gabby and Shay Sharpe. Shay Sharpe. You want me to tell them about Gabby? You don't want me to talk about Gabriella, do you? You want me to tell them about Gabriella and why I showed this photo? You don't want me to talk about Gabby, do you? No, don't do your boy Shay Sharpe like that. Come on, Cino. Now we cool, Cino. We ain't never had no problem. Don't talk about Gabby. Don't talk about that Gabby thing. Come on now. Cino, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Come on now. You know your boy Shay. Don't do that. Hey man, look. There's a lot of directions we could have went there. I'll save that for the Patreon. Okay? Shannon Sharpe, I will save that for the Patreon. On the Patreon, we also got the Jay-Z and Biggie beef and what happened there and that y'all didn't know existed. There are a lot of people that don't seem to think straight when it comes to certain scenarios and certain factors. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Bengals and Bills game on right now. I'm watching. Russ was talking to LeBron the whole game. Like Russ get real hype when he in the game. And he going one on one. LeBron, man, all he doing is going one on one. All he doing is going ISO. Y'all got to stop that, man. Stop him from going ISO. Y'all got to D up. Why don't you D him up? Russ was taking all of them off the dribble, going right to the hole, busting up Austin Reeves like he always do. Austin Reeves is better than Russ. In what? In what? Man, there is nothing Austin Reeves is better at. in this situation. You must be kidding. Yeah, it's the illusion because they play with LeBron James. That's what's happening. But that illusion has got to come to an end. Uh no, because instead of saying, I made a mistake. Okay, my take was wrong. That was my opinion. I thought this was that. They just try to pivot and to still stay with the same argument. I've never believed in that. You know, when someone pivots out of one argument just to try to win the fact and try to make it like they right, and they walk of life to make their argument stick, to me that's weak sauce. What pick is Photoshop? The one with me and Gabby? Well, let's see. Is this Photoshop? Did that look Photoshop to y'all? You could tell that's a minute ago. Cino look pretty young, don't he? Does that look Photoshop to y'all? That don't look Photoshop. Cino don't know how to Photoshop. Nah, that ain't Photoshop. Below Big Mama's house over there. Looking like Big Mama from Big Mama's house. Yeah. Oh, we gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that. We'll wait till the Patreon and get on that. But then we got the Jay-Z and Biggie beef that's coming up. Also tonight. Yeah, I've been in the lab working. Oh, I'm not living in the past. All of this we talk about is the past. We talk about Russ. That's the past. He don't play with the Lakers no more. He play with the Clippers. But the past dictates the future. But when he see me in the photo with Gabby, if Shay Sharpe see that, he gonna go, oh goddamn. What's he finna talk about now? He didn't got a pitch with old Gabby. Cause see, y'all don't know what that is. I know what that is. I know what that's about. Oh, we're gonna get into all that. Now, let's get into some more further details, right? Who did they replace Russ with? Austin Reeves, who's been struggling this season, right? And I'm like, man, y'all want to blame this guy? Y'all put him on Team USA, and Team USA, he sucked, and he didn't get none of the love overseas that he thought he was going to get. And boy, did they abuse him overseas. That's right. Thank you guys for the super chats, all the donations you made to the page. We appreciate it. People also were kids once. You know, they often did their thing, left their marks. Everybody was kids once. You know, so as much as you see somebody and you look at them and say, oh, this such and such look old. Oh, this person is old, or this person ain't doing this, or this person ain't doing that. Look, everybody looks old to somebody. Right? Or somebody's going to get old. You hope you get old. Making fun of somebody being old is dumb. If you make fun of somebody being old, what are you really saying? You old. Well, you better hope you make it to where they at. You better hope you pray to live. You get probably older than them. I'd be like, shoot, I hope I get another 40 years. Well, we need to go with the bubble ring. Well, see, the problem is when you have somebody like LeBron James, they don't add anything of innate value to the game. It's like, what you gaining out of it? Man, you suck. You suck. You wasted a timeout already. Man, Josh Allen is overrated. Got to deal with this bum in fantasy football. Hype job. Another strong arm quarterback. Feel like HD, baby. You ain't read them front sevens. Get that ball to the middle of the damn field. Shouts out to HD too. Welcome to HD TV, IITV actually. But man, I'm mad as hell right now. He probably live right now too. That shouldn't have happened. Oh my God. Protect the ball, Josh, idiot. Gosh, this is the worst. Out of a timeout. Out of a timeout! You run that on third down. Out of a timeout! So you wasted it. If I lose in fantasy football and ruin my undefeated season, now I'm only losing this week because my real players are all on a bye. All my killers, you know, my Christian McCaffrey and all them, they on a bye. So that's the only reason. The only reason That's happening. All right, the Lakers got all this rest. They played last night and lost, right? They don't play again to what, Monday, right? So they get to chill. They took their first real trip since the season started. They went to Orlando, Florida, so they can get Orlando out of the way. Here's the reason they wanted Orlando out of the way. Because of all the stuff that's going on with Trump right now, they wanted to keep the Lakers and LeBron them out of Florida. They was like, keep them out of Orlando right now. It's a lot of stuff going on in Orlando with this Trump and these right-wing people, these West Virginian, racist people. It's a lot of nonsense going on over there in Orlando. So they've been surrounding Disney World and all kind of craziness. What have I done for my black community? Can you read that? See, I actually do things. You just talk and well type. See, when people super chat or Cash App, well, Cash App is Carcino, by the way. I actually use the money to donate to charities and do work with the money. I ain't partying it up with this money. So therefore, people's money goes to something productive. It's actually doing something. That's what I'm proud of. A Republican debate. Live from Miami? Oh, it might be gunfire. I'm like, man, ooh, that look good too. Yeah, I must be I'm getting hungry. Yeah, this game is ticking me off. No, there's countless people to make different type of accusations about who's doing what and how they're doing what. But Shannon Sharpe need to be concerned about the main factor if he wants to defend the Los Angeles Lakers every week. Look at them defensively. They're one of the worst defensive teams in the league. Again, allowing almost 70 points a quarter, a half, over 30 points a quarter. So they got to try to outscore everybody. Right. It's like you hustling backwards. You know what I'm saying? It's like a bad hustle play. If somebody try to out hustle you and say, okay, we got to grind it out and out hustle this guy, and we got to get to this point, and we got to do this and we got to do that. You're hustling backwards. When you put You put your mind into it, you could do what you want to do. But everybody else want to try to hold other people back from moving forward. I've never been that person. If LeBron James felt like it's an urgency to kick it up, what's gonna happen when he decides to, okay, I'm finna turn it up now? He gonna turn it up and everybody gonna be turned out. He's actually in the way. I've seen the young players play a lot better than what they have indicated out there on the floor. Seriously. I didn't need to see anything else or something other than, you know? No. Why the Lakers suck defensively is very simple. The defense is something everybody has to sell into when you got five guys on the court. When you are playing in a zone, that's for people who really can't move and deal with motion offense. They try to play in a zone to pick guys up because they'll get beat off the dribble. You see that happen a lot with amateurs who are just learning the game of basketball. They start playing a zone, a 2-3-1 or whatever you want to call it, or you see these zones all the time. It doesn't change anything, right? The scenarios are basically the same. You see the parameters. There's no real difference in the decision making process. Now, what could I say I like about the situation? I could say I like the fact that you have the opportunity to make something greater for yourself. I like the fact that you have the opportunity to change things on the team. Like if you look at Darvin Ham, when he's actually able to coach, is when LeBron is out of the game. And you see the younger guys actually balling. These guys are playing. They're trying to communicate, but they're actually learning the game. And they could actually defend and they face up. But when LeBron's in the game, it's not a lot of face up matchups. It's mostly, you know, one on one. Because you saw what happened whenever he's guarding someone one on one. Like Paulo just put that boy in tap school and tapped his ass up. So now, if you look at all the scenarios together, there was a major problem with everyone being in line doing these same old antics, So, like I said, I've always been respectful of people who knew what they were doing, but what Shannon Sharpe was doing was egregious. I said, well, that don't make sense, Shannon Sharpe. No one's gonna feel like that when it's all said and done because you've seen other people in the game when they don't get what they want. You see how they act, right? You haven't seen how people act when they don't get what they want? Come on. I've seen that countless times. You see how they act out? Uh, there's been countless representation of misquotes from Russell Westbrook that they did all through the Lakers season. The media was allowed to go after him and blame him, but he don't have any of that with the Clippers. Why is that? Hmm. He's playing well. When he played well for the Lakers, did you think they gave him credit for it? You think Shannon Sharpe gave him credit for playing well when he did with the Lakers? They would point out the fact that the Lakers lost and this is why, and they would never credit Russ for anything good he done. Whenever LeBron plays bad, it's never highlighted at all, as if he's never had a bad game. LeBron played so bad last season, early in the season, for the first 2 months. Shannon Sharpe had to come out and say, LeBron played terrible tonight. I can't even say that. He played terrible tonight, Skip. It got to that point because it was like, dog, you cannot make an excuse for anybody else on the court. That man came in out of shape last season and he screwed up. Yeah, when you coming into preseason games with a bottle of liquor, with a glass of wine, you're eating on the sideline, you're just totally disrespecting the game. So it's hard for somebody like myself to honor something like that. How could you? I've never been fond of anybody who disrespects the game. No. You have to move on and go a certain, you got to go to a certain, like, well, you got to get to a certain plateau first. Then you can move forward. No, that clearly wasn't the case. Well, you gotta understand, we came. They did all this flea flicker stuff to throw it to the wrong guy. Whatever you do, don't hit digs. Okay, I'm cool with that. Mm. Oh no. No. uh-uh. No way. All right. Who in the division? So you telling me the Lakers are going to beat Dallas? They're a better team than the Dallas Mavericks, Phoenix, Denver. All right, the Clippers. The Lakers they're in that category. When they're giving up almost 70 points a half. Seriously, they're one of the worst defensive teams in the league. Oh no! The goddamn tight end lost the ball. God damn, you dumb bastard! You dumb bastard! Get the hell off my goddamn field! Right when we about to get a touchdown, you fumble the ball because you worried about, look at you, you scary bastard. You scared about where you gonna land, you damn Kincaid. Right, get your sorry ass off the field. Fumbling the goddamn ball, you sorry bastard. Get out of my game. Damn, I need these points. We about to score a touchdown, man. I need Allen to get these goddamn points. And this bastard fumbling the goddamn ball. Sorry, bastard. Oh, what I'm doing right now? I'm a multitasker. We're uploading the Jay-Z and Biggie. Biggie. Biggie Smalls. That video is going up right now. Yep. Hop. Put Carcino name in there. Oh, here it is. Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown. Oh, my name's already in there. Cool. I don't know why that popped up, but let it pop up. Notoro. Puffy. Little Kim. MTV. Yeah, this bastard done fumbled the damn ball. Get him off the field. You cared about landing instead of protecting the football. He wanted to get his hand down so much he let go of the damn football. I got Mixon too. Hit Mixon, dumb bastard. Rap. So when it gets through, I'll load it up and we'll have all that goody for you. The goody mob. Hit the like button, strike it up, like it up, and strike it up. Your boy Uncle Shazy. I'm gonna tell y'all on the Patreon why Uncle Shay gonna be tight when he see that picture, boy. He gonna be tight. He ain't gonna like that photo. He gonna be tight. You don't want me to talk about Gabby? Oh, this gonna go way back before Boo Thing. Both of these quarterbacks is overrated and dumb. Screwing up my money just for fun, huh? Okay, I see you. Right, just get the ball to Mixon. That's all I would say. Where's Mixon? Find Mixon, get Mixon the ball, and that's the game. Good play call on 3rd and 1. The Bills are looking like complete idiots. Yeah, I forgot my phone battery died. I ain't know we been on this long. Man, y'all been up here with me almost the whole game. All right. That's right. Shouts out to KB, Kwame Brown, Bust Life. It's your boy Carcino, Faux Life. Finna go out here, handle business, and take care of business out here. Get something to eat, finish this game, probably break my TV. If I lose because this idiot from Buffalo screws it up, I'm gonna really be mad. And it looks like we're on our way there now. After this doggone tight end dropped that football, oh God. Chase catches a bomb, gets them down in field goal range. Well, let me tell you who I got in fantasy. I got the Buffalo Bills defense in football in this game. Not only that, I have the Cincinnati Bengals mixing going tonight. I got mixing going. I got the kicker for Cincinnati. And I got Josh Allen. How the hell am I losing? Okay, there you go. Let Mixon get some rushing yards. Buffalo don't get stupid and hit somebody. Now, if my field goal kicker come on and kick a field goal, and we hit that, I get some points. That's a good 3 points for me. I'm cool with that. Or Mixon get a touchdown. I'm cool with that. That makes Josh Allen have to run down and get a quick touchdown. I'm cool with that. Just don't throw the digs. That's it. That's the game. Absolutely. Shouts out to Kwame Brown Bus Live. Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez. The Dreamers Pro. Ticket TV. Doing the thing, you know me. And I'm out. And oh yeah, if y'all on the Patreon, get ready because the Biggie video is coming up. It's probably done right now. It's just processing. I was just putting the tags and stuff in there. It's ready to go. So as soon as I get through with this video, I'm going to hit. And it'll be ready to go. You're going to know about Jay-Z and Biggie wars. I'm out.